Hello girls! Today I'm going to talk to you about something that's really close to my heart, and that is having black dots on your legs. Now, or strawberry legs as I like to call them. Some of you guys may or may not know what I'm talking about, but here's a picture to show you what my legs used to look like. Now, this picture was taken about 15 years ago, a long time ago. I've suffered with this problem for many years, and I did feel quite alone with it. I wasn't sure if I was the only one that had this problem, but actually I know many of you suffer from it. People of Asian background, African background, fair skinned, redhead girls. It's a universal problem, and that girls from all different walks of life suffer from. Now, you tend to see it on men, on their faces. When they've had a shave, you can still see lots of dots all over the place. Now, that's not such a big problem for men. I don't think they're so bothered about it, but I think with women, we're a bit more self-conscious about our legs and baring our legs in the summer. And when I was younger, I didn't tend to wear shorts or dresses because I always felt really uncomfortable and self-conscious, because I just didn't want everyone to look at my legs and be like, oh, they look nasty. So at night time I did tend to wear shorter like dresses and things, because it was not so obvious or visible in the night time, in the nightlight, but in the daytime I tended to cover up a bit more. Now, I tried every different hair removal technique going, just because I hated it. I tried hair removal cream, waxing, shaving, literally every single treatment that I could find, and nothing helped. I went to see the doctor about it, who was not very helpful. He said that that's how it was, and that was my lot. And I was like, this can't be it. I really don't like them. It makes me really not feel confident about my legs, or showing them, or wearing nice dresses. So I decided, about 10 years ago, I got advised that one good technique to use is to bathe in a very hot bath and soak your legs for about 15 to 20 minutes, so to open up all your pores. Then once they open up, come out of the bath and really scrub your legs. So I would use like a coarse a body scrub in the bath, any body scrub that's very coarse and has lots of granules in it, or my mitt, or my exfoliating gloves, and I would scrub them really hard, and my calves in a circular motion, and really try and draw out all those little black pussy dots and little hairs or whatever it was that was in them. Now, I've done a whole video on ingrown hairs, so if you're more interested in reducing ingrown hairs, do watch that video. However, that's what I would do, and I noticed there was a change. So they were starting to come out and be drawn to the surface, and I found that my legs looked a little bit clearer. But this wasn't a long-term fix, because for a few days they'd look a little bit clearer, and then again they'd be back. So I would do the scrubbing in the bath, but I'd also dry scrub them regularly with just a body brush. So this was like a daily thing. So it was always, I had to invest a lot of time in it, and I would do the hot bath thing like once a week. So, but I was really self-conscious, so I really wanted to get rid of them. So I would try everything to try and get rid of them. But that didn't really work out. So as I've gotten older, I was like, what else can I try? And then I happened to join Groupon, just because everyone was doing it, and they were like, Groupon's so cool, you can get so many cool deals. And then one day, just out of the blue, an offer came up for a laser treatment. So it was 6 treatments for £129, and I thought, well, I haven't tried laser treatment, so why don't I give it a go? And it's become a bit more affordable over the last few years. So I decided to sign up, and I started laser treatment. It was very painful. However, I started to see results pretty much straight away. And after the 6 treatments, the hair had probably reduced by about 30%. The black dots had reduced probably by about 50-60%. And I was like, wow, this is amazing. It's actually working. So I signed up for another 6 more now, so a total of 12. I've had 10 of those 12 treatments, and I'd say I've got sort of 90% of the hair is gone. probably about 90 to 95% of the black dots have gone, and my legs are totally transformed. Now, I'm not saying that laser is accessible for everyone. I know it's not cheap. I'm not saying that. But it has gotten cheaper, and with things like Groupon, especially if there's you can do Groupon and you live in a big city, and you can, you know, they tend to do laser treatment offers all the time. So if you sign up to it, you know, hopefully the one will come up in your area. But just be advised, I think 12 treatments with laser is the way to go. You will need 12. 6 is probably not enough. I mean, everyone's different, but I found that 12 is what you need. But my black dot strawberry legs problem is now cured. I no longer suffer from them. I've got that confidence to wear shorter clothes, shorter dresses, and shorts and skirts, short skirts in the daytime. I don't feel self-conscious anymore. You know, it is a problem. I know you're not alone. If you're watching this video and you feel like, you know, you're alone, you're not alone. So many of us have suffered from that same problem, and so many people are suffering from this same problem, you know, and they're wondering what to do and where to go with it, because it's crazy. You remove your hair, but, you know, your legs still don't look fresh and clean, and you know, I've tried even putting makeup on them and concealer and foundation, but it's just messy, it gets everywhere, and you know, that just wasn't a long-term fix for it. It just wasn't sustainable. So in the end, the laser treatment has worked for me. I'm going to show you some pictures of my legs, of how they look now, and then you'll see that, you know, they look a lot more clearer, a lot better than they did before. You know, so if you're not able to afford to do laser treatment right now, that's cool. Just make sure that whatever techniques you are using to remove your hair, they aren't, you know, don't ever use a dull razor on your legs. Always make sure it's a sharp razor. If you're waxing, make sure that the technique is done properly, so you're not getting, you know, the hair growing back in crazy directions, because that's gonna, you know, increase the black dots and increase the ingrown hair problems. And just whatever technique you're using, make sure it's carried out well and always done in a clean way and hygienic way, because, you know, you don't want any excessive dirt or anything like that when you're removing hair, because that can make the problem a lot worse. So guys, if you've got any questions about your legs and you're getting these black dots or anything, and you want to, you know, you've got any questions about anything I've said, please do message me below or email me, or, you know, I'm going to answer your questions, whatever you need to know. I'm there, and I hope I've helped. I really hope I've helped some of you if you're suffering from this same problem as me, as I was. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.